what Vestus does with the title.
Well, I think most people that have seen these videos or have come to our workshops or been around our group realize that we work 90 days ahead of time. So right now we're working 90 to 120 days all the way to the beginning of the year. And the reason why is these are all non-judicial trustee sales, and the homeowner receives essentially kind of a 90-day notice, and from beginning to end, usually it's 120 days or longer because there's maybe a postponement. Sometimes the bank or the trustee gives them 2 or 3 chances to do a loan modification program, to do a forbearance agreement, to reinstate the property. And so when you're asking about title and you're asking about the trustee, all that work is done way in advance. So it's easy for us to understand the address to the property, the bedrooms, the baths, the square footage. That's the easy stuff. What's the hard part is understanding, is there an IRS lien? This is one of the biggest mistakes I watch people make in foreclosures. IRS follows the name, not the property. So you don't research the address. You look for them to merge together and to match up on there, but you're following the name. We receive our minimum bids just the week of the auction or sometimes the week before, but we're doing our title work ahead of time to understand what is the second mortgage, what's the third mortgage, other things that would bother us on title. But we actually do our IRS lien search all the way up to the last minute because we want to make sure nothing was recorded against that individual. Title truly is everything in foreclosures. We have to know we're buying a first mortgage, and we have to understand everything from the trustee. We have a strong relationship with all the trustees where that week we have a team that does nothing but talk all day to the different trustees, finding out when the minimum bid is it going to be postponed, is it going to sell that week, and information is definitely key in this game for sure.
Now the trustees, if I'm an investor, I might think, oh, I should try to get in with the trustees, but really it's better to let Vestus handle it because they have a real ongoing relationship there.
To be honest with you, it would drive most of the trustees crazy if they had 50, 60 individuals trying to call them for one minimum bid. The trustees are usually very streamlined and organized. We know how they like to be communicated with. Do they want an email? Do they want a phone call? Do they want us to check their website? I mean, we know the different trustees and how they like to operate. And our goal, of course, is to make it as smooth as we can for them because we want the information as quick and easy as possible.
Right.
I think if there's one individual that started randomly calling all the trustees for the minimum bids, I bet you they wouldn't get through to a fourth of them just because, like you said, they don't understand the format in which they like.
Yep. Well, there's a lot to this foreclosure and auction business, and you have a handle on it.
We've just been at it a long time, and I think we have a great team. There's a lot of people behind the scenes here that are doing the work of the title and the trustee work and doing the CMAs to find out the value, and the team that's driving the properties and understanding how much the fix-up is. I always tell people it's just not about the minimum bid. It's a matter of how much fix-up does it need and how much is it worth after that. And more importantly, and I think the subject of today is there a clean title? Is it a first mortgage? And do I have the right information from the trustee? It's
right.